I'm Anthony Weaver with the Lead Paint Detectives, and this is your Lead-Safe Ordinance Notice of Violation Update, March 1st, 2026. The first phase of the Lead-Safe Ordinance was due December 31st of 2025. At the end of February 2026, the City of Toledo mailed out Notice of Violation letters to those rental properties who are not in compliance with Toledo Municipal Code 1760, the Lead-Safe Ordinance. If you receive this letter, it means that the City of Toledo's records indicate that your 1 to 4 unit residential rental property or in-home child daycare built before 1978 does not have a valid lead-safe certificate on file. Let me explain what this means and what happens next. Here's what the notice says. The notice of violation explains that the City of Toledo's review of Lucas County Auditor's records indicates that you are the owner of the property. The property does not have a valid lead-safe certificate. The ordinance requires covered properties to obtain and maintain a valid lead-safe certificate. This requirement is not new. It has been in effect and phased in by census tract over the last several years. Here's what you must do now. The notice of violation orders property owners to complete 3 required steps within 30 days of receipt. Number 1, obtain a qualifying lead-safe inspection by a properly licensed professional. Number 2, submit a complete lead-safe certificate application with all required documentation and fees. And lastly, number 3, receive a lead-safe certificate issued by the City of Toledo. Now, it's important to understand, submitting a lead-safe certificate application alone does not constitute compliance. Compliance is achieved when the City of Toledo issues an approved lead-safe certificate. What happens if you do nothing? If the property owner fails to obtain a lead-safe certificate within the 30 days of a notice of violation, the case may be referred for criminal charges in Toledo Municipal Court. What happens if the case does go to court? If the case is referred to the Toledo Municipal Court, property owners will have the opportunity to provide documentation showing that they are actively pursuing compliance. However, the best course of action is to act now. Schedule your lead-safe inspection, submit a complete application, and obtain your lead-safe certificate before enforcement escalates. Hey, wait a minute. What if you've already complied and you received a notice of violation you think in error? For example, you already have a valid lead-safe certificate, or you recently sold the property, or the property is not a rental. Please contact the City of Toledo through www.toledoleadsafe.com so they can review your situation. Why does this matter? Lead poisoning remains a serious issue in Toledo, Ohio. Each year, hundreds of children in our community test positive for elevated blood lead levels. Lead exposure can cause permanent neurological damage, developmental disabilities, behavioral challenges, and lifelong health consequences. The Lead-Safe Ordinance is about preventing harm before it happens. Safe housing protects children, families, tenants, and property owners from long-term liability. Here's where you get help. Information about Toledo's Lead-Safe Ordinance and application process are available at www.toledoleadsafe.com. Questions may be submitted through the Contact Us page on the website. Please note, submitting a question does not pause the 30-day compliance deadline. That's very important. In closing, if you received a notice of violation, the best step for you to take is to act quickly. Schedule your inspection, submit a complete application, and obtain your lead safe certificate. Do you have questions about the lead safe ordinance? Or do you have questions about the process of lead safe inspections? Give the lead paint detectives a call and we'll help you out. We'll help you figure out what you need to do next, and get your lead safe certificate. Go to leadpaintdetectives.com for more videos and lead safe resources.